Welcome back everybody, MC here with another video, and today I want to find out if you can spawn Brain of Cthulhu on the surface in Terraria. So we're going to use the bloody spine to spawn him. It looks like you have to have the crimson background to spawn him. And now there he comes, but he is of course on the surface and it doesn't look like he's enraged in any way. Good for us, because sometimes when you take a boss out of their biome or onto the surface, they sometimes go enraged. It looks like when you go out of the crimson, he retreats back into his crimson biome. Now I do know that the Brain of Cthulhu can despawn if there's too much distance between you and him, so I'm guessing that you have to be on the surface in the crimson, and if you move into a different biome, then you are going to have him retreat until he despawns, and then you're going to have to respawn him. Now, just a couple of little tactics here for this boss fight. I'm using the mini shark and I'm using normal bullets. But the most important thing for the Brain of Cthulhu, if you didn't know already, is the slime mount, in my opinion, because the enemies can't really attack you from below. You have to be careful not to take fall damage, of course, because if they knock you too high into the air, you're going to take fall damage from falling too high, and you're actually going to see that right there. I shouldn't have removed the slime mount there just before I took all that damage, but hopefully it'll be okay. And one of the things you can do with Brain of Cthulhu, if you didn't know as well, is you can let one of his little minions alive until you fully heal before you kill it, and he won't enter his next phase until you've killed them all. So if there's only one or two left and you're just kind of like half health, or you're looking to get a bit of a healing in, just keep one or two of these guys alive, and then you'll be able to heal up, kill it, and then enter his next phase. There is another trick you can do with the slime mount when you get to his next phase as well, which I'll show you. But for now, let's wait until our character is healed, while also slowly chipping away at these guys. Luckily enough, they drop a couple of hearts as we go, and they drop some tissue samples as well, which is great. So once we've killed the last couple of these, we're almost full health now, and there's only one left. We're going to be entering his next phase. His next phase is going to be a bit stronger, obviously, and it's going to be a bit more aggressive. He's going to make copies of himself, and some of the copies are going to come down from below. But if you stand on the slime mount, if any of the bottom ones contact you, you'll pop up into the air and you'll be away from danger. You will take a little bit of damage still, but you won't take anywhere near as much damage as you would have. And you have to slow him down by hitting the correct one. And the correct one is hard to spot sometimes, especially as you get closer to the last stages of the boss. But if you hit the right one, you're going to slow him down. He won't be able to reach you. And if he does reach you, then you'll pop up into the air with the slime mount. And yeah, nice little tactic here for you guys to learn as well. This is master mode, just so you know. So that's why there's a third phase. And the third phase, he starts to get really fast. That's when you really need the slime mount to pop you out of the way. As you can see here, I'm bouncing up and down, and they kind of move away from me when I do. So that is the Brain of Cthulhu complete. So that was pretty okay. And yeah, you can fight him on the surface, which is fantastic, which is great for your playthroughs. So we've got the little goodie bag, and we're going to get the most important item from the Crimson as well, and the most important item from Brain of Cthulhu, which is the Brain of Confusion. And when we get that, we are going to have more iframes, invincibility frames, and we're going to confuse our enemies as well, which is fantastic. So one of the better accessories in the game by far. And I think it's 100% drop chance as well, so you only have to kill the Brain of Cthulhu once to get it. I've never not had it if it isn't 100% drop chance. So it has a chance to create illusions and dodge an attack, temporarily increases critical chance after dodge, may confuse nearby enemies after being struck. Fantastic item, and especially the dodge of an attack. You can pretty much dodge attacks that are going to one-shot you in this game, like the Moonlord laser, for example. So it's fantastic. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your Terraria day, and ta-ta!